I want my audience to know how to use input and dynamic text in Flash CS6 with ActionScript 3.0. Here I have the finished project open. This is what it should look like. To make this, first you will need to create 3 new layers. You should already have one. To do this, you will have to click the New Layer button in the bottom left corner of your screen 3 times. After you have done that, you will need to rename the layers. To do this, you double-click on the name. You need to name the first one Action, the second one Text Boxes, the third Text, and the fourth Button. After you have done that, go to the right-hand side and find the Text tool, or just press T. This allows you to create text boxes. Create a text box, and then put in the question that you want the people to answer. Create another, which would be where the text would go, which would take in the input. Then you need to create a text input box and a button. To do this, click Window, scroll down to Components, click on the triangle by User Interface, drag a button over and a text input box, and then you have to name the text box with the question. Just change it to static text so it doesn't take a name and the text stays there. You need to make the text input box, box 1, the button, Submit, and the text box that would have the finished text, box 2. Now you'll need to put in the code that will do everything that you need. So first, go to Window and click the Actions button. First, you'll have to click on this frame down there to get the code. So this is the code that you will need to type. So the first line should have stop, a pair of parentheses, and a semicolon. Skip a line, and then skip 2 lines, or go down to line 3. And type function, space, handle, capital C, click, and then inside a pair of parentheses, P event, colon, capital M, mouse, capital E event, and then after the parentheses, a colon, and then void. Then after void, press space and type a bracket, open curly bracket. Then inside the curly bracket, type var space my capital N name equals box capital O 1 dot text semicolon, and then type box capital T 2 dot text equals, and type a set of parentheses or quotation marks. Inside the quotation marks, put whatever you want. And then after, you want to put a space so that whatever the input is, there's a space between your text and whatever they typed. Then after the parenthesis, type a plus, my, capital N name, plus, and then if you want punctuation at the end, like I did, an exclamation mark, you put plus, and then a pair of parentheses, and then whatever you want inside it. Type a semicolon, hit enter, and curly bracket. And then on line 7, you need to type submit.add capital E event, capital L listener, a pair of parentheses, and inside you need capital M mouse, capital E event, all capitals, MOUSE underscore up, comma, handle, capital C, click. And then after the parentheses, you need a semicolon. Now, once you've done that, you should be ready. Now go to Control, to Test Movie, and then click in Flash Professional. It'll export your SWF movie, and now you can type whatever you want in. I'll type in my name. And then the people should press me, and it will say, whatever you put in. I put welcome to my screencast, Dominic, with an exclamation point at the end. This is how to use input and dynamic text in Flash CS6 using ActionScript 3.0.